Welcome back, beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing fabulous, living the best version of your reality. So I was sitting here trying to catch a vibe to be able to tap into the love reading for Tuesday, right? Because today is what, Sunday? And all I keep tapping into is messages from your ancestors and your spiritual guides and people that have moved on. So I got a couple downloads for that, and we're gonna go into that. So some of you guys might be excited because you guys like when I do mediumship readings. Um, I do have a couple messages already from dad, mother, grandparents, son, um, and then we'll see what else we tap into. But I don't know why when I try to tap into love, I tapped into that frequency of love, of people that have loved you in this lifetime but are no longer here. And I kind of feel like for some of you, you might be in the energy where you are missing that type of love in your physical reality right now, and that's probably why this energy keeps popping up in the 5D or in the ethers. And it's because a lot of you keep thinking about people that have passed on, your mother, your father, your grandfather, your son, your daughter, your aunt. You're thinking about these people probably because these are people that either caused certain traumas in your reality when it comes to love, or you just miss their kind of love here in this 3D realm, right? So I kind of feel like it's different for everybody. So we're just gonna go into the downloads. Look, it's 808. 808. Let's see what that message means. It's a sign that you're on the right path in life, says your spiritual guides. Spiritually, it means you're close to experiencing a new level of enlightenment or fulfillment in whatever aspects of your life. 808 angel number means that you need to work on improving your connection with the divine forces that will continue guiding you with subtle clues. So that alone, a lot of you probably are asking, what would these people do? What would they tell me? What would their advice be? And they're trying to give you signs of certain things because they're on the other side. So they have you know, a broader view of a wider view of what's going on the 3D realm. And even though they might have been, or they might have played a parent or a person that created trauma within your life while they were alive, they're not that person anymore. They have evolved or transcended to their spiritual self. So you have to start understanding that what they want you to do is to solidify that connection with them in the spiritual realm while you're here, right? Especially if you didn't have a good relationship with them while they were here, okay? I was supposed to bring water and I didn't. Look at that. Do I have any water around here? I don't. I really don't. Give me 1 second, collective, because I'm gonna need water. Usually I can pause the video and come back, but I'm not using my other phone because unfortunately that one shit the bed, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into the downloads that I've gotten from some of you. One second. All right, so the first download that I got were the messages from some of the people that have passed on. But I want to go with the second download that I got, which was kind of like probably the overall energy. Ancestors, let go of any perspectives that you think you already know. Let go of any perspectives that you think you already know. Jumping into that energy of you already know something means you know nothing. Sometimes silence shows your intelligence, while being too social shows your neediness for wisdom and the lack of it. Okay, and I kind of feel like some of you might be in this energy according to your spiritual guides or your ancestors or the people that have passed on, where you're in this energy where you feel like you met this spiritual wall that's a block to you, where you can't, it feels like you can't go any further to any other aspects of yourself. And the reason why you can't go any further to any other aspects of yourself is because some of you aren't seeking the wisdom that you need to be seeking. A lot of you need to be touching into the other realm, trying to tap into the spiritual realm, learning about it, learning about offerings, learning about certain things. And the reason why you can't get to that next level of your spirituality or your journey is because you're not tapping into the spiritual. You're not tapping into the energetical. A lot of you are like, I miss this person. I wish they were here. What would my mom say? What would my father do? What would this person say? Oh, if my son was here, if my daughter was here, blah, 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 whatever. They're still here. I said that at 7:07. It's just the fact that 07:07. It's just the fact that a lot of you still are stuck in this like physical version of the world. You're stuck in this physical material aspect or perspective that doesn't allow you to tap into the 5D, doesn't allow you to tap into the ancestors, doesn't allow you to tap into the people that are there. For some of you, you can slightly tap into them or hear them sometimes or see them in your dream, but what they're telling you is that the fact that you have this little limited version of what you believe of the spiritual world is what doesn't allow you to move forward in some of the relationships, some of the connections, some of the manifestations, some of the things that you want to get off the ground in the 3D realm collective, which is going to go into some of the energies that I've been downloading as well. Now it kind of makes sense, because for some of you, now I can see why they wanted me to read that one first. For some of you, someone's father or masculine mother wants you to release materialism. This is why you can receive from significant others, whether it's a relationship, romantic, familial, or whatever. When it comes to emotional, when it comes to doing the work within relationships, it's hard for you. Maybe because these people caused these traumas within you, or maybe it's because you're so used to that person's love that passed on that you're not ready to open up to other people just yet. Right? It's different for everybody. But or you refuse to because this parent couldn't give you what you needed as a child. So now you overcompensate in one way or another. For some of you overcompensate in love, and for others of you, you overcompensate by giving and gifting yourself and buying shit and being materialistic and turning into a hoarder and like hoarding things. Because you were never given some of the emotional validation or physical gifts that some children might have received as a child would, right? Like, it was hard for them to be able to literally survive. So imagine getting you gifts or clothes or this or that or whatever the case may be that they didn't give you, whether it was emotional or material. Now it's trickling down to your relationships and why you can't open up, why you can't get into a relationship, why you can't do this, why you can't let go of certain habits, why you can't let go of old patterns, cycles, perspectives, and it's because you're so stuck in this material cycle or bubble that was created by these people that left you, behind in the 3D world that a lot of you don't even know how to reconcile those relationships because they're not here. And I said that at 1010, which is a closing of a cycle. You need to understand that tapping into your spirituality is what's going to allow you to reconcile the relationships with these people, because you need to let those things go. They already did. They're already on the other side. They can care less about the things that happen in the world. They already learned their lesson and learned the things that they did wrong and the things that they did right and the things that they didn't do at all, right? So for others of you, someone's parent or grandparents that raised them miss drinking or having some type of beverage with you. Even they even though they don't need for anything physical in the other spiritual realm that they are in, it's something physical that they miss doing with you, collective. So for some of you, it could be tea, it could be alcohol, it could be coffee, it could be whatever it is that you used to do with this person. And talk and converse and like exchange life lessons and things that were going on with each other. I kind of feel like this person misses this physical aspect of them with you, because it was one of the only times that these people can be real, not only with themselves but with the reality that they were living in, collective, whether it was mental, emotional, right, traumatic, chaotic. For others of you, someone's son, and if it's a daughter that was very masculine, very tomboyish, very, right? Someone's son or tomboyish daughter that passed away and then passed on early in a hospital is saying hello and that they're always there with you and proud of everything that you're achieving, but don't let people manipulate you in your success or whatever it is that you're creating, collective. Whoever these kids are, they're letting you know that they see a lot of malicious energies around some of the people that you're connecting with or collaborating with or doing certain things with, collective. They can even be people that you're just hanging around with for the moment, but whatever it is, they don't like the path that is bringing you down because it's changing you as a person. And it's not per se you, it's more of the people and the things that are being manipulated that are not really so much in your control. it's it's not so much in your control because you're embracing it and accepting it. But once you create the boundaries, those things wouldn't be happening anymore. They just want you to be very careful with some of the people and things that you're connected to be able to create your success or get a craft or a project or a business off the ground, okay? Some of you might be thinking about collaborating with somebody. You got to be careful or think twice about what you're going to do with this person. Right? So those were the downloads. I don't know what the reading is going to be about. Sometimes the downloads and the readings don't match. Some of you can be around somebody that's pregnant, or you might be pregnant. Some of you, I just also felt nausea, but then I also tasted iron. And for me, that's a symbol of like, some of you might be anemic and don't know it. Others of you, this is probably why you're overly tired and always cold. Um, some of you might be suffering from acid reflux or gases or um, reflexing back your food that you have ate, and the ancestors and your spiritual guides are saying is because of the way that you're cooking or the things that you're cooking with. So you have to be very careful. And if you're eating out a lot, it's because of the oil and the stuff that they're using. So you have to be very careful with that energy, okay? Okay, you went away. Some of you might have a lot of phlegm in your throat or in this area. For some of you, for all of you that are dealing with that problem, um, pineapple skin tea with either mint leaves or spearmint leaves, and put a half an onion in there. It's not going to taste like onion, but it's going to help you with all the mucus and the inflammation that's going on. For some of you, this is why sometimes you can't breathe while you're sleeping. This is why sometimes you feel like you're out of breath, you feel lightheaded, and the it's because not the right percentage of oxygen is getting to your lungs and vice versa to your brain or whatever case might be. So be very careful and start working. Oh, I also heard mullein leaf can help you a lot to decongest yourself. Mullein leaf. For some of you, these ancestors can be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, um, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, um, maybe a Libra and Aquarius because of the balance that they're showing me, and then like the water barrier. Um, I don't know. Some of them could have been born August 23rd, July 16th. Could have died on a Sunday, um, or died on one of those days that I just mentioned. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into prayer. Thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up so that we be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding now we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, sending masters, ancestors, anything that is vibrational to get these messages across to the collective so they can be able to expand and evolve, especially getting messages and downloads from their ancestors, people that have passed on in the spiritual guides, so they can be able to expand and evolve from where they are right now and the things that they cannot see or perceive. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day in your guidance. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day in your guidance. We're nothing without it and definitely nothing without you. In your humble name we pray. They made me repeat it because you guys forget that they're there. Because their physical body is not here and they're sick and tired of that shit because it makes them feel like the things that they're doing on the other side to be able to protect you, to be able to guide you, the signs, the feathers, the birds, the I just heard birds hatching eggs. For others of you, your parent or the person could have loved birds. The plants, the numbers that you're seeing, they're like, look them up, you will understand that it's us sending you messages. Certain songs that you feel like playing at certain times and you don't even know why, and then you realize, oh, this person used to like this song and it's really them, and you're not even listening to the lyrics. Collective. For some of you, I just heard them say the reason why sometimes you cry is because they're sitting next to you and you're probably thinking about them subconsciously, but consciously you don't even know that you're thinking about them. Okay? Some of you, this person could have died from drugs, or the lifestyle that they lived was very hard, very, for others of you, respiratory attack, or respiratory, like, um, thing like cardiac arrest or a heart attack. For others of you, it was a rare condition or something that kind of like took over their immune system. Um, mm. For some of you, somebody got shot outside of a club, outside of a party, an event. For some of you, somebody died in a car accident. There's a grandmother, somebody who died from old age. Somebody who had mental problems kind of died from a mixture of things. And it could have been an alcoholic as well. I don't know. Some of you like to go sit by the water and you don't even realize that your parent or the person that passed away or your I'm hearing parent or I'm hearing grandparent used to sit by the water. This is where you get the most clarity from, but you need to understand that they're telling you that the reason why you go there for clarity is because you don't create none in your physical 3D lifestyle or life. And you running away from the disorganization that's going on in your reality. The rattle. So if you don't want them with the number 43, which is number 7, which is the year that we're in, some of them could have been born April 3rd. They could have died April 3rd. Or it could have been March 4th. Or they were born that day. Or they could have died when they were 43 or 34. First, the flow in reverse. They're like, do you really want them to come into your life and shake shit up with the rattle and the flow in reverse? Because they kind of feel like there's a lot of things that you're not paying attention to that's very detrimental to the things that you're manifesting. For instance, if you are manifesting love, how the fuck can you be in a relationship if a lot of the things in your day-to-day life, your routine, your schedules, how you do things, your house, it's all out of order? You can't have a relationship or think about being in love when some of the things in your own life aren't even in order and they're out of balance. How are you going to expect somebody to bring balance into your life if you don't have any? Collective. For others of you, this is more about your ancestors and your loved ones telling you that it's time to fucking wake the fuck up and start using your gifts to make a way for yourself. You don't have to slave for other people. Collective. This is for the people that are working 9 to 5s and you're sick and tired and you're like, I'm fucking done with this shit, and every day you're complaining about fucking being tired and exhausted and having to work so many fucking hours to make ends meet. So the universe and your ancestors are like, so start using your fucking gifts and the things that you can do to be able to make something out of yourself, or bring something to the fucking market, or make up a business, or do something online. Or there's so many things that didn't exist in their time that exist in yours that a lot of you don't even realize that. I said that at 23:23. What is the message in that? It holds significant implications within the professional realm. What the fuck was he just talking about? Symbolizing a period of growth, balance, like I just said, and positive transformation. It signals a positive career advancement or financial windfall. Keep up the good work and don't give up, but think about choosing yourself. The good news may be on its way. Just so you guys can read it, because I'm not making this shit up. You can pause it and read it and zoom the fucking bitch. Okay? It also means that your guardian angels and spiritual team are sending you powerful messages about your future. Look at that. Powerful messages about your fucking future. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop playing with me. The Gatherer, number 21. Some of them could have been born on the 21st. They could have been 21. They could have been 12. Or they could have been born on February 1st, January 2nd. Top of the deck. The smoky mirror. There's something that a lot of you aren't seeing within your reality. that's not allowing you to manifest certain shit because a lot of you feel like you don't deserve it simply because what was given to you as a child. The wind and the ancient ones, your ancestors, which is number one. Some of them could have been 63 or 36. They could have been born June 3rd or March 6th here. The wind. This is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. There's something about nature and going back to nature and doing offerings and being able to tap into their energy. The medicine wheel, a lot of you need to take care of yourself and your health here. The staff. 51, which is number 6. Some of them could have been 51 or 15 years old. For others of you, they could have been born May 1st or January 5th. I'm hearing stand tall. Stand tall within the fact that you have made it way much further than they have. That's what I just heard. The holy mountain. You are way holier than they are. Right? They like look at you meditating. Some of you can be connected to the number 25, or it can be them, the 25th of a month, or they were born February 5th or May 2nd. But whatever this is with the number 25, they like look at you. You're all high vibrational, and you're the best version of me that I could have asked for. Thank you for carrying my name and actually breaking the cycles that I couldn't break myself. Because in my life, I was spiraling. The spiral. That's what somebody just said. Number 50. They could have been 50 years old or born on May. Or something about the number 5. The lower world. The lower world. 31. And then the fire. I just heard, for some of you, they could have been 31 or 19. They could have been born January 9th or March 1st or January 3rd. But whatever this is, I kind of feel like they apologize for bringing hell to your life. They apologize for literally bringing hell to your life. And even though they brought hell to your life, you still ascended like the star, the morning star of Venus. You still ascended from a place that they couldn't even ascend from. And you did it alone. And they're watching you. But as a child going through all those things, collective, for some of you, they're like the way that you got out of some of the darkest places that either they created or that you created for yourself. That shit should be called sorcery. For some of you, you could have lost your mind. You could have fucking been homeless. You could have been a fucking drug addict. You could have been an alcoholic, but you're not. The child, number 7. This is somebody's child talking about they don't want you to become an alcoholic. They don't want you to become a party animal. They don't want you to change your life simply because you're chasing an illusion or chasing something that can happen for you, but the way that you're going about it is not the way. Which is really interesting here. One second. I want to go into number one, the ancient ones, because they made an appearance in the reading. The essence collective is the ancient ones are the shamans of old, the ones that have passed on, defeated death, and escaped from the tyranny of time that you are currently in. The ancient ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. The invitation that the ancient ones are calling you to. The ancient ones are inviting you to reach to the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead. This is why they're telling you to ascend. This is why they're telling you to work on your traumas. This is why you've been working on self-love and loving better in relationships and friendships and connections and family members and forgiving. And this is why you've been doing all this work. And if you feel like the black sheep, there's a reason why. And it's because you're working to break the cycles to create a better earth in the future. Go ahead. Find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew because you have unlimited spiritual resources available to you right now. The ancient ones beseech you to examine your attitudes in your action, your patterns in your habits and perspectives, and be sure that they are of the highest integrity of self. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself. I just said this. Thank you, Most High, for allowing me to be a humble vessel to transmute these messages to the collective. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drama and be free from your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight with a glass of clear water and pray the Lord's Prayer and ask them for clarity and to break the chains that they have bestowed upon you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace be with you. Yes. And then the sun will arise, which is the light that they keep talking about. Number 53, which is number 8. The sacrifice that you're making is going to change not only your kid's life, but it's changing the paradigm of the shit that they did collective. This is what you don't understand. The shit that you're doing now is not only helping you and your kids, but them in the future, in the past and the present and the future. It's happening. It's helping everything. Okay? Let's go into the Celestial Gang deck. The heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Something that they probably couldn't give to you the way that you wanted it from them. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. All is well with them, okay? Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, and they are well on the other side. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand the signs that they have been sending you. Some of you are they're going to send you a brilliant ass idea. Okay, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. And this idea has to do with money in abundance. And remember, they said integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you, collective. Even though they didn't know what was right for you when they were alive, you know what's right for you because a lot of you did the fucking work. And for that, they congratulate you and they see nothing but courage. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Even when we didn't believe you, and now that we have passed on, you still believe within yourself. Number 3434, which is 77. Some of you can be connected to that number somehow. This number, it is a powerful message of love, relationships, and compatibility from your guardian angels. This number appears to you when your angels are trying to guide you towards your twin flame or soulmate. If you're single, they may be trying to tell you that it's time to open yourself up to new love. Be courageous. Accept the love that they couldn't accept for themselves. And then Archangel Michael, some of you may have a direct connection to him. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation of love. Some of you are teaching and learning. Some of you are being taught and learning from a spiritual teacher, an earth angel here. And your ancestors and guides are telling you to keep listening to that person because that person is guiding you to the best version of yourself. This person was sent by the people that have passed on. They can be in a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, whoever this high vibrational earth angel is. They can be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. They were sent here to guide you because they couldn't. I just had an epiphany. I'm an Aquarius. I might be your fucking spiritual guide. You are your earth angel here because those people couldn't guide you. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. They just want you to remember who you are and get back into the sensitivity of yourself, collective. Emotional sensitivity, honor, respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Okay? Creative writing. A lot of you should be writing down your dreams and things that you keep thinking about. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen, an article, or a book. Okay? And then crystals. The energy of crystals supports you right now and helps you with your present situation of grounding yourself. The comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Because I've caused it pain. I just heard somebody say that. One of your ancestors or people that passed on. Cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifested into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking, collective. Okay? Let's go into the tarot and see some of the things that they want you to watch out for. Some of the things that are coming and some of the things that you may be getting over. Okay? So with that being said, let's get into this tarot. With the Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands, which creates the 11, number 11, which is the High Priestess. I'm sorry, it's not the High Priestess, I lied. What is the number 11 in the tarot? In the major arcanas. It is Justice. That makes sense, which is Libra. They know, and that's why the message makes sense. Okay, I know what that means. The Nine of Wands is them knowing, right, that you're tired and that you've been fighting and that you're exhausted. And when are you going to catch a break is what I'm hearing you guys saying, the ethers. And they're telling you that the break is coming, justice is coming, balance is coming. But a lot of you need to understand that you need to feel like you deserve it, collective. And they know that they cause you to believe that you couldn't be greater than where you are right now. Because Who said that you would be greater than the person that passed away? Or you would be where you are after this person passed away? You need to understand and you need to feel and feel like you deserve what it is that you want for yourself. Because yes, the break is coming. Yes, the manifestations are coming. Yes, the abundance is coming. Yes, for some of you, okay, this took a hard left. For some of you, this is more about them knowing that they know that you wish you could have acted better with them. Sagittarius energy, the Nine of Wands, and then the Two of Wands, Aries. They know that you wish you could have acted better with them. If you would have understood what they were going through and why they acted the way that they did, then maybe you could have acted a little better with them. But you need to understand that what they're saying is that was part of the contract. That's why justice is there, because that was part of the contract. It was for them not to give you the things that you needed so you can be able to ascend in this lifetime, to be able to give it to yourself and be independent. Something that they couldn't do. They did it, but toxically. The Empress, so you can grow and nurture yourself and be the mom or the parent or be the person that you couldn't be. Without them, with them not giving you the things that you wanted from them, is what made you who you are today. This Virgo and Scorpio energy, Taurus, Sag, and Aries, the Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn. They're watching you and what you have made of yourself and the things that you have created and what you worked so hard for, collective. And they don't take nothing away from you. They know that you cried for them. But they want you to be happy and to stay away from drama. Don't recreate some of the things that they created. Don't be like them. For some of you, this has to do more with your children. There's one of your children that some of you are treating them the way that they treated you. For some of you, this is a female child. With the rainbow, they can be ADHD, a rainbow child. They can be autistic. Whatever this is, this parent or this guide is telling you that you're emotionally neglecting them. And the love that you're giving to one of the other children, you should be giving to her. Because you don't even understand that you're recreating the same pattern that they created with you. They didn't give you emotional validation, and you're not giving your daughter emotional validation. Because of your toxic masculine ways. The Knight of Swords in reverse. You think that you're nurturing the right child, and you're not. You're neglecting someone by giving the other child the attention that they don't deserve, because they're just seeking it because they're spoiled. The other child is who needs the emotional validation. I don't know who's that for. But it's coming from a standpoint of a Sagittarius, Gemini. But we also have Cancer and Scorpio. With the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And then the Seven of Wands. It's like you need to fix that before that becomes a problem. And you recreate the cycle with that daughter. And that daughter acts like you did with them. I don't know who that message is for. But you're filling the wrong cup here. Because whoever this child is, they might be a Gemini because the Magician is here, or they have a Gemini moon, or have it in their chart. Whatever this is, collective, they just seek attention because they're spoiled. Remember that they might be a Gemini or a water sign, whatever this is with the Queen of Cups and the Magician, but their water sign and their Gemini mixture makes them narcissistic for emotion. Exactly. The Eight of Wands, they're always on go. And this is why the other child might be jealous of that child. And they want everything that that child has. And it's because they're not being emotionally validated. And they feel neglected and abandoned. The Page of Pentacles, they don't feel valuable. Even as a child, they don't feel valuable. For others of you, this is a child that passed away that's telling you that your manifestations will bring you happiness as long as you keep your morals and your integrity. But there's going to be a conflict, or there's a rejection that creates protection for you. The Five of Wands, and then the disappointment with the Five of Cups. With this Cancer and Aries energy, whatever this is, they protected you from something really bad happening to you, by not getting whatever it is that you were working so hard to achieve or get for yourself. They blocked it because they blocked it with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Because it was mentally going to manipulate you into going down a path that wasn't going to be good for you. So your kid that passed away is telling you, I blocked that. Yeah. It could have been somebody that tried to romantically attach themselves to you and tried to mix business with pleasure. For others of you, this is love coming in, but you have to go through a transformation of letting go of regret and letting go of grudges here. Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn. And then the Two of Cups. The reason why a lot of you can't get into a relationship is because you never seen a healthy relationship in your life. And you mentally need to work on that. Some of you need to look at some of the closest friendships that you have as a guide to who genuinely loves you and how somebody should genuinely love you. Because some of you always chase the wrong person or give attention to the wrong person. You give attention to people who aren't emotionally available, like your parent or like these people that, like these people were when you were a child. I don't know. Let's go into some advice. What is the advice? What is the advice, ancestors and spiritual guides? God of the arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. Remember when I said use your gifts to be able to bring manifestations and things into your reality so you can sustain yourself? The angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Collective. The God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So stop blaming others and stop using others as a way to hide your imperfections and parts of yourself that you don't want to love. I just heard somebody say. The goddess of sacred power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. The goddess of power. You are being asked by God, Goddess, and your spiritual guides in the universe to take a leading role with regards to a project or a family issue you are currently involved in. The current situation is in need of a leadership and direction. The black sheep, huh? Sometimes being too democratic simply doesn't work. If you look at life honestly, you will realize that everyone has their own opinion on how they think things should be done. Remember, know that you know nothing. It is not so much a matter of who is right or wrong. What is important right now is that someone takes control. It is better to steer a ship somewhere rather than have it shift aimlessly wherever the wind may blow. For some of you, this is you take a leadership within the family of the relationships that are broken so you can be able to mend them in your likeness with your vibration so you can be able to take control and guide them. Have the courage to take control. Ask the universe to guide you. Lead lovingly, yet with strength, and follow the sacred power of your intuition, collective. They love you. They apologize and so sorry for the things that they have created in your life, but those are things that you ask them to create so you can be able to ascend in this lifetime. Remember that, collective, because we are one. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.